Franklin is being called the Silicon Valley of biomedical research.
Yeah, our wealth of experts at world-class hospitals and university are leading to some really exciting developments, particularly in the field of mental health. Here's Bree with today's Matters of the Mind. Hi, Bree.
Good morning, guys. Innovations in the way we diagnose and treat mental health are long overdue. Now, despite a boom in cures for all sorts of diseases, doctors are forced to treat mental illness primarily with the same drugs and therapies we've used since the 1950s. So one thing that's fueling today's groundbreaking research, the military.
Something was changing, and I could feel it coming over me.
Paul Guizzardi had a hard time explaining what was so different when he returned from Vietnam in 1969. But now, the signs of PTSD seem obvious.
I'd be going down the highway or the street. If I heard a siren or a cop, I thought they were coming to arrest me. I really felt that because of what I did in Vietnam, that they were coming to arrest me. This is my second oldest, Kendra.
Despite a loving family, Paul couldn't really open up. He masked what he could until one really tough flashback. The marathon bombing put him right back at Phu Bai Combat Base.
We used to get rocket attacks, and when those bombs went off, and those people started running, and then another one went off, and they didn't know where to go. That hit home.
Researchers here in Massachusetts are making serious progress on better understanding how the brain works, thanks in part to big grants from military-related groups.
Conceptually, it's a huge step.
Dr. Ahmad Eskandar is one of about 50 scientists working on a revolutionary device to stimulate parts of the brain not functioning properly.
What we're trying to do is provide very targeted therapy to just particular parts of the brain without involving the rest.
I'll admit I looked at it as a bit of a moonshot.
Dr. Darren Doherty at Massachusetts General Hospital says this idea of finally addressing the electrical side of a brain is an exciting concept. You didn't ask for a drug, you're asking for a gadget.
Yeah, a new mechanism drug. It's not bad. This is a whole paradigm shift.
Over at MIT, another scientist is hard at work on her idea for stopping PTSD before it becomes a problem.
That increase in ghrelin is really critical for making you vulnerable to having very strong, fearful memories.
Dr. Kai Goosen's research on a hormone called ghrelin could one day lead to a vaccine for PTSD.
The person can still experience that, will still have memories, in fact, of the trauma, of their bad experience, of their stressful experience. But what they won't do is develop post-traumatic stress disorder.
To PTSD patients,
Don't give up. Don't give up.
these researchers provide hope for the future.
People get sick and tired of taking pills. And if there was something more technology advanced, and it's been proven, people might go for it, and less and less people would be better off.
So the goal for the MGH device is that it would be FDA approved and ready for minimally invasive surgery in the next 3 years. And guys, Kai Goosen's research may possibly already have a drug that's available and FDA approved, because ghrelin is the hunger hormone, right? So pharmaceutical companies came up with these drugs years ago. We were just waiting for a way to apply it. So hopefully her research comes up with something there soon.
I'm thinking too, they talk about a vaccine for PTSD. I never have heard
Revolutionary
of that.
idea.
I know,
Totally
and
different.
also Paul's story, I think so many people can identify with in terms of treatment. He doesn't want to take pills anymore.
Right.
It was interesting getting that side.
He is a fascinating guy.
I loved our conversation in the newsroom this morning when you were talking about how we've been doing the same thing for decades, and now you're seeing this refocus on it, and a lot of it has to do with even the military funding.
So the military kind of got the hint, you know, when we brought home Paul's generation from Vietnam, and now they see soldiers returning and they say we got to take better care of them. So they're investing quite a bit of money in PTSD research. So hopefully that'll translate to better mental health care for everybody at the end of the day.
Certainly a start. Thank you, Bree.
Thank you.
Very much.